Well, I want to bring our guest on. I would say in, but not really in, because they're on the phone. He is our very favorite, soon-to-be retired news anchor. Yeah, the announcement was just made here recently. Ladies and gentlemen, the Jim Donovan.
Jim. Hey guys. Hey, buddy. Hear from you.
Hey,
oh man!
Congratulations, first and foremost. I know we were just doing like a little bit of texting, but dude, I feel you. I mean, after however many years of that super dark outside still alarm clock. Jeez.
Yeah, decade at 2 a.m. The alarm goes off at 2 a.m. I go to bed at 6. I'm like in a nursing home without Jell-O.
So you're not going to miss it at all, Jim?
No, not at all. Not at all. I'm running to the door with a smile on my face, going, "Good luck, everybody."
Man.
We learned about Jim a number of years ago just from the clips that were online of covering different news stories. Like, dude, this guy's hilarious. Like, we just loved your energy, your personality, your delivery.
Personality.
Yeah, just the persona, and then we would have Jim on the air and just kind of giving us his takes on different news stories. And that's just how he got our attention. But he is just a really good guy, and I'm always excited for someone to see somebody do things on their own terms, man. So that's great.
I am very fortunate because you know the way this business chews people up and spits them out. I mean, I've had 22 years here in Philly.
Yeah.
39-year career. I've always been employed, and I've always made my choices. And you know, it's just the time is right now. I mean, for me to just, step back. I mean, a lot of it has to do, quite honestly, with the schedule. I mean, I've tried to normalize it as much as I can and convince myself that this is fine. But every time I do a story that says, lack of sleep's going to kill you or years off your life,
scary.
I look at my co-anchor and I'm like, Janelle, we got to get out of here. We got to get out.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Jim, you are a treasure. Did they try to sweet talk? Hey man, we'll give you the evening or the afternoon slot instead of retiring because we need you here at CBS 3.
No, I mean they were very nice. So this date, believe it or not, so my official date, last day on air is December 19th, but my official date that I leave the company is January 5th. Coming up, 2026. And in 2008, I wrote that down on a Post-it note.
Wow.
Really?
I put it on my desk. It was during the recession, one of those days where the stock market was crashing and our 401ks were bleeding money. And I remember having my head down on my desk, and one of my colleagues walked by and she said, "You're not pulling your money out of your 401k. I said, "Leave me alone in my misery." And I thought, I need a date. I need a date to kind of focus on, and then each contract that I sign just gets me closer and closer to that date. So my date is January 5th, 2026.
Yeah. Wow. So
that I wrote down way back in 2008.
So Jim, how old are you now?
59.
59. All right. So Seabass, what were you talking about? Because Seabass mentioned this. There's
a principle that's been floating around called financial independence, retire early, meaning that you really, really buckle down the first, let's say 10, 15 years or so of your career.
Yeah, financial independence, retire, fire. So you fire
people.
yourself.
Yeah. Right. Mm-hmm. And now Jim has clearly pulled that off to retire at the age of 39.
Yeah. So what? Yeah.
Well,
what?
Well, I will tell you now, if I were in my 40s, that's the fire people. Mine is all about 59 and a half. You can get into your 401k.
Yeah.
Oh, smart.
That's true.
Yeah, so, what kind of advice? Because I think that is a dream. First of all, the dream, I think, for a lot of people is just to be able to retire at some point.
Ever.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, to retire early, or just to, what advice would you have for people who are listening who want to do what you're doing? Because not married, no kids, I would assume would be number one and number two, right?
Yeah, so that's the easiest thing with me. But I mean, just take advantage of whatever your company offers.
Yes, match.
Because I mean, there's so many different things. 401k matches. They have health savings plan, flexible spending accounts. Whatever they offer you that can possibly allow you to squirrel money away for longer periods of time. And every time you get a raise, then put extra money in there, even if it's 10. I started years ago when I worked at a network job in New York. I wasn't particularly happy where I was, and I remember just thinking, I've got to figure out some way out of here. And one of my friends that was a manager said, just start putting money, $20 a paycheck in a side account. And she said, as that thing grows, you're going to feel less and less stressed because you're not going to have the pressure of thinking, I don't have enough money to even make it through the next 2 weeks. And I started doing that. And I mean, within 6 months, the boss that I was working for that used to drive me crazy, he didn't bother me anymore because I thought, well, now at least I have a little bit of a gap. Also, I don't spend a lot of money. I drive a 15-year-old car.
Nice.
And I'll probably do something. Look, I'm retiring from television and broadcasting, but I'm not retiring from life. I mean, I'll do other things, not necessarily for a paycheck, but I'm sure I'll volunteer for nonprofits and do other things.
Yeah, something tells me you're gonna stumble into something else that it's not paying what you make now or whatever, but there'll be something coming in
to keep you busy.
Yeah.
You're another third chapter. I mean, but before I was in TV full time, I worked for an airline.
That's right.
So that was
flight
chapter
attendant.
1. Yeah, can you imagine? God, from that I got that, and that was several years
for People's Airline, if I'm remembering correctly, right?
People Express.
People's Express.
Wow.
That's right.
Wow.
That's right.
Yeah, and then it became Continental, and then became United, which is now United.
Yeah, People's Express was the airline. My parents were divorced when I was very young, and I grew up just outside of Philadelphia, and then my dad and the rest of the family was in Pittsburgh, and so my mom had put me on a plane by myself at a very young age to fly to go see my dad in Pittsburgh. And it was People's Express.
You'd pay on the plane. You'd pay on the plane.
Well, I think my mom handled that before I got on the plane, but
Jim could have been on that plane.
Jim could have been one of the flight attendants making sure that I got to my dad on the other end.
Wow.
We don't know. Yeah. So we're talking to Jim Donovan, our favorite soon-to-be retired news anchor in America.
Yes.
We just love Jim, but we're very happy for you. Yeah. So this car that you've been driving for the last 15 years. I mean, are you still going to drive it? Or are you going to get yourself a retirement vehicle? And also, my follow-up question: what do you think about the Cybertruck?
Oh God, no!
You just can't handle all the.
Why do you say no like that? Because I agree with you. I think it's hideous.
Ugly.
It's ugly.
An ugly car.
Yep.
It looks like some kind of space thing. And people,
It's true.
I can see in California.
Yes.
Who's driving around South Jersey with that thing? It's just absolutely ridiculous.
Right. Seabass bought himself one. We think it's like compensating for something.
Yeah, it's trying.
Yeah, it's definitely like one of those look at me purchases.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That wouldn't be the top of my list for a new vehicle. But no, I'm driving my thing until it's transportation. It gets me from point A to point B. And besides, in Philadelphia, everyone nicks your car, scratches your car, keys your car. I'm like, I'm not doing that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. So, what has the TV station done for you for this retirement? Are they planning like some kind of big some going away? Not on the air. On the air, I'm sure they're going to do something. But I mean, like behind the scenes, like where it really matters. Are they going to do anything to get a watch? What do you get on the way out after that long service?
I don't know. I did get an Apple Watch when I hit 20 years.
Oh, nice.
So I don't know what they're giving me. I mean, if they're organizing something, I know on TV they're calling this thing the 5 Days of Jim. I'm like, I don't know what this is. They're probably going to pull old videotapes like when they tried to kill me with the hot chip challenge and stuff like that.
They don't sell that anymore.
Yeah. Because I'm the only one that will do it.
Yeah.
I'm the only. They tell me things that, hey, we're thinking about doing such and such. Would you do so? I'm like, sure, I'll do it. If it's good TV, morning TV, I'll do it. I mean, it's like, And
he always has,
and most other anchors won't.
He always has like special thing. He brings in ice cream every week. Jim is always known for his fun socks that he wears. He posts on social media.
Oh, that's the one bucket list thing. That's the one we're trying to get Guinness to certify. So right now I have a little over 1,500 pairs of socks, which is the current world record. I think the record's like 1,100 or so. So I'm way ahead of them. So believe it or not, after 39 years in TV, that's the only thing left on the bucket list is to get them to certify it as the world's largest collection of socks.
I mean, he wears this Eagles suit after every Eagles victory. I mean, you're known for so many things, Jim.
I am concerned, though, who's going to make the waffles when it rains?
Yeah. The waffles when it comes to blizzards and stuff. I mean, I could leave my waffle maker behind, but they're too busy. I would always
because
figure out a way to be able to make stuff.
Well, because also these stations, they keep firing more and more people, and then the other people have to pick up the slack. It's not like they're hiring people to replace these people. It's like it's just downsizing and downsizing. But Jim Donovan,
everything's going to AI and virtual. So that's I was trying to get out before they put me in our virtual studio because it would give me a headache. I tried it a few times. I was like, this is not right. I need an old-fashioned desk and a computer. I can't be in here. So, but they've been just absolutely great to me. I mean, I have a good run, especially in Philadelphia. This town is the best news town. They're crazy. People here are crazy, but they're crazy about their sports and their cheesesteaks and everything else, but I just love them. I would never have thought I would have had an amazing 22-year run here, but they welcomed me into their homes, and I've just been blessed from the day I've moved here.
Well, they've been lucky to have you. We love you, and we're super happy and excited for you. And you know what? In fact, can you hang on for like just one more second? Because there are two. There are two news stories that I want to get your opinion. This is like a good way to go out, right? Like
I'd love to hear
two
that.
more. And by the way, and even after you're retired, like, I mean, you're not going to have much to do. I mean, so can we call you from time to time and just kind of check in?
Oh, definitely. And now I'm going to be able to listen to you all the time as opposed to just the days that I have off.
Right. I'm just saying, because like you're going to be dying to talk about the news, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
So
somebody.
Have you come in. All right. Jim Donovan from CBS Television in Philadelphia announcing his impending retirement. And just for old time's sake, when we come back, we're going to get Jim's opinion on a couple of these stories that are in the news. That'll be next here on The Woody Show. Hang on.
I'm going to say,
I will rule you.
Nice.
and
The Woody Show. We'll be right